Next we are moving on to a very interesting section. It's for you and for me. Ladies, if you are ladies there, it's for you and for me. It's a ladies section. You know, compared to men, we ladies have lot of things to discuss, isn't it? We have very interesting topics to discuss and we won't know when the time flies. So, here we have a package of booking appointments at the beauty parlor, discussing about the skin and the hair, how to maintain them, then about a very interesting topic about choosing a good variety of saris and clothes, which shop to go and all that, and then even between relatives, like which kind of sari to buy for the wedding and all that, and how we purchase things. Okay? And apart from that, arranging parties and picnics like for the families or for your a group of friends. So, all this we are going to discuss and it is all put under one heading, the women's section or the ladies section. Shall we go now? Okay, first beauty. Beauty is the most important aspect for a woman, and we are going to discuss on how to book an appointment at a beauty parlor. Nowadays every Tom, Dick and Harry, everybody goes to the beauty parlor for shaping eyebrows or for facial or for bleach, anything people are going, isn't it? So, let us see how to book an appointment at a ladies beauty parlor. Okay. So, if you are going to book an appointment, we will just say at the beauty parlor. Okay. Now, what would you like to book an appointment for? Everybody, I said eyebrows, facial. Now, everybody is conscious about the looks. So, everybody wants to go in for a good facial. Okay, so we will book an appointment for a facial, and then what else can we, shaping eyebrows, and also what else can we ask for? Head massage, because hair is also very important, isn't it? Oil massage they give, and they shampoo the hair and they give a nice feeling. Or you can even go for coloring the hair. That is a very important trend these days, isn't it? Coloring the hair, burgundy, brown, and sometimes gold, blonde bleach and all this. So, we are just going to go in. So, we will choose a few things. We are going to have eyebrows, we are going to have facial, and then we are going to color their hair. Okay? So, these three will go. Okay? So, Mrs. I am not going to say Miss, we are going to go in for Mrs. because only married ladies do not have time to maintain their complexion and their beauty. So, they have to go into the parlor. So, Mrs. A, I say, or Mrs. Alice, she just calls up, tring tring, she calls and then she asks for the parlor. Hello, is this Virgo Dior? Beauty parlor? And a lady at the parlor picks up. I'll just say beautician. Yes, ma'am. What can I do for you? Okay. So, what have we discussed? We want to fix an appointment, because if you go to a parlor and if it's too crowded, you will have to wait and wait and you will have to waste your time. So, you are fixing an appointment. Okay. I would like to fix an appointment for this evening. And the beautician asks, yes, ma'am. What would you um, like to do? And Mrs. Alice says, I would like to, I would like my eyebrows shaped. Eyebrow shaped, my hair colored, and a facial done. Okay, immediately the beautician asks, facial itself, there are different varieties. Gold facial, you have aroma facial, chocolate facial, there are so many different facials. Okay, so even biotic facial, Ayurvedic facial, there are so many. So she asks what facial, because every facial it's a different amount. So they want to know what facial. What facial would you like to go in for? And Mrs. Alice says, see, even pearl facial also they have. So she says, I would like to go in for gold facial. Like to go in for gold facial. Now facial is done. Now hair color, you need to choose a color, isn't it? So the next question is asked by the beautician. What color would she like to choose? What color would you like to choose for the hair? And Mrs. Alice likes to go in for burgundy without ammonia, because nowadays they say with ammonia it may affect the hair, and also later it may produce some harmful effects to the body. Okay, so ammonia is very bad, they say. I want burgundy color without ammonia. Without ammonia. And the beautician says, so she is now happy with all the details. So she says, okay ma'am. I'm sorry, okay ma'am. The whole package may cost you rupees 2000. Shall I book it for 6 p.m.? She is asking. What time is she asking? Because she said appointment for the evening. So she is asking whether she can book it for 6 o'clock. Shall I book the appointment? For 6 p.m. Question mark. Mrs. Alice says, that's fine. And the beautician says, thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Have a great day. Okay. See, this is a dialogue for you ladies. The first thing, beauty is a joy forever, isn't it? A thing of beauty is a joy forever, John Keats has said. So you have to keep yourself beautiful. So you have to go to the parlor. So I have just given you a model dialogue as to how you book an appointment. You fix an appointment for your eyebrows, shaping eyebrows and a facial, and also to color your hair. Okay. So this is how the conversation goes, and let's check it up. I am going to read it and you can practice it, and this will help you to further book appointments or fix appointments for your parlors. Mrs. Alice: hello, is this Virgo Dior Beauty Parlour? Beautician: yes ma'am, what can I do for you? Mrs. Alice: I would like to fix an appointment for this evening, that is that day. Beautician: yes ma'am, what would you like to do, or what would you like me to do for you? Okay, beautician asks a question, for which Mrs. Alice replies, I would like my eyebrows shaped, my hair colored and a facial done. Immediately the beautician is asking, what facial would you like to go in for? Because there are pearl facial, gold facial, Ayurvedic facial, chocolate facial, there are even mango facial, so many, papaya facial, so many facials. So Mrs. Alice says, I would like to go in for gold facial. It's quite costly, so she wants to go in for that. The beautician says, what color would you like? What color would you like to choose for the hair? What color would you like to choose for the hair? And Mrs. Alice says, I want burgundy color without ammonia. And the beautician says, okay ma'am, the whole package may cost you rupees 2000. Shall I book the appointment for 6 p.m.? And Miss Alice says, that's fine. And beautician says, thank you ma'am, have a great day. And she puts the phone down. So have you learned how to fix an appointment for a parlor? I am sure this is going to be very helpful for you.